On this episode, Scott and I start our weight loss journeys.
Yes, we did, and we will get there.
Yeah, well, I need to get there because I want to go scuba diving again.
Me too. And I also want to get to Mars.
Yeah, they're probably going to weight limits on the rockets. So we both have to do that. And I want Elon Musk to give us cars because we're going to do healthy things.
And I want you to marry a billionaire. Problem is, she already found a teacher instead.
I know, Bezos' ex-wife. Gee, what a surprise. Marrying the kid's teacher at the private school. Oh, well. Well, there's that. And there's the fact that I am already married and that I am happy in my marriage.
Yeah. I understand that. But guess what I found? I found a real life scene from a movie. Remember?
Did you?
The bees from Tommy Boy?
Yeah. Well, that's all the jokes in the show. We'll have to watch that. And then we finish the show talking about dogs.
And apparently they are both smarter than you.
But me? Welcome to the Don't Know Show. That's right. You have to go to the Don't, D-O-N' No Show and search that up in YouTube. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show and podcast that you have to look up using quotation marks on both ends of the Don't Know Show to make it come up faster.
And put the apostrophe in it. It'll come right up first, right there if you put apostrophe in. But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. And like I said, one of the things that we don't do is talk enough about changing our name.
What's an apostrophe?
It's better than hashtag or pound sign.
It is?
Yeah, you tell people pound sign. What's that?
That's a pound sign. Yeah.
The number sign. What's that?
Yeah.
Hashtag. Oh,
yeah.
Or the ampersand.
Ampersand. What the hell is an ampersand?
Well, and.
No, it's not A-N-D.
No, it's ampersand.
That's right.
A-N-D. Ampersand. Ampersand. I forget, but the word means actually what it was.
Ampersand means something?
But it's the at sign now.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with the an ampersand is a curved drawing that you make in one of those meditation sand ponds.
So we talked about our diet.
We did.
How you doing on your diet?
Well, I have not fallen off the wagon in a week.
That's good. I'm eating regularly. I don't know. I'm always eating meat on the show.
If you eat regular, you usually poop regular.
Eat regular, poop regular?
That's the rule.
So instead of be positive, test negative, it's eat regular, poop regular.
There you go. No, it's not instead of. It's and. It's ampersand.
Eat regular and poop regular. So that's what my picture is. You can't really see it because it kind of zoomed in too much.
It says brunch with avocado toast and chorizo.
Chorizo tacos.
Chorizo tacos. That's an interesting thought.
Yeah, that's I saw it. That's why I took the picture, but I didn't center up the way I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious why they used magic marker in the middle of the board.
Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do.
Apparently, either something scratched it or somebody wrote something in there with their own marker and they had to cover it up.
I'm thinking it's time to time. 6 to brunches from.
Oh, that would make sense. Okay. Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
the only thing I can figure since it's brunch.
Yeah, most brunches are like 9 till 1.
Brunch time. That looks like 6. Could be an 8 or a 9.
Yeah, because otherwise it would be breakfast. It was early.
6 seems too early for brunch.
Yeah, brunch is when you combine breakfast and lunch, hence brunch.
Is that like dinner?
Yes, exactly. Maybe.
Lunch and dinner?
Yeah, dinner.
Cool. So what's going on behind you besides the grapes from the vineyard?
That is exactly what that is. Last week.
Last
week I did a bachelorette party and took the girls to a wine tasting.
I love the girls.
Yeah, and while I was out there, because I don't really go in, it's just rude for the driver to be hanging around. I read a book or I walk around to get some exercise because otherwise I'm sitting. Because when they're in there for at least 2 hours.
Which is good. The weather's nicer.
Yes. Well, it wasn't quite nice this day. As you can see, it was very cloudy and damp. Today we hit 76 degrees, which is the first 70s for us.
Nice.
And it's literally right. Oh, it dropped 1/10 of a degree. It is now 79.9 degrees in my office.
Happy Easter.
Yeah. Happy Easter. But anyway, did you know I have a giant grapevine in my backyard?
I did not.
Yeah, it's
how old
huge.
is it?
We believe it was planted 45 years ago.
Oh, yeah, then it's good.
Yeah,
the grapevines take 5 years before you can make wine out of the grapes that they go?
Yes. That's
So
why
good.
I walked over and I checked these to see if they had any green sprouts yet, and they had not started yet. But I still think it made an awesome picture.
It does make an awesome picture. People get married at vineyards.
Yes.
With that behind them.
Yep.
The ugly,
although they also have a gazebo in the front for weddings.
Ugly branchy things like that.
Yep.
So that's cool.
And the funny part is they don't let them get much bigger than they are. They keep them at that size. They keep trimming them so they're that size.
Well, yeah, you got to be able to control it. And they pick by hand.
Yeah, mine's huge. We have a 30-foot. It's 30-foot one direction and 10-foot the other direction that we built.
Don't know show. Is that good or bad for grapes?
Well, for wine that would be bad, but these are Concord grapes. So this is for ours are Concord. Yeah, we eat them and we make jelly out of them.
Really?
Yep.
How come I didn't know that? This is something I did.
And
not
you've never
know.
really been to my house.
I've been to your house.
Yeah.
I've been to your house. I've been upstairs in your
office. Yeah, for like 6 minutes when I brought you back from the airport.
Oh well.
But that's okay. I never got to your house in California or Pahrump
or even Illinois. When I moved.
You moved in Illinois?
When I moved out of my mom's house. You were never there. You were never in my once I moved out of my mom's house in Glendale Heights, you've never been to any of my other houses.
No, you're right.
I know. I just said that.
That's the problem with being so far apart. Although when you were in Illinois, that's weird that I was never there.
By you all the time.
That's not that far. It's all about me.
Yep, all about you.
Oh, it's all about the female sheep. That's not even on our board.
What is it?
Female sheep. That's what a ewe is. It's a female sheep.
I thought we were talking about the girls at the bachelorette party.
No, we talked about them earlier.
We dropped the girls off. Earlier, we've only been on the show for 6 minutes.
Yeah. I'll tell you, this is a fast-paced show. If people don't pay attention, they're going to miss out.
Okie dokie. So you're going to lose 10 pounds by May 1st, and I'm going to lose 20 pounds.
Yes, I tried my best to lose fast weight.
Already?
Yeah, see, I tried to lose weight quickly.
Again?
And I did this one today.
Again? What are you working on now that you're ripping? Oh, my God. Here we go. Okay, folks, a cautionary tale. Scott Thomas working on something.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I was trying to fix the bright lights on my bus,
your headlight.
And the bulb was turned on, and it accidentally fell out of my fingers and landed on my hand in the same spot that has almost no feeling. But guess what? There's feeling there when it got burned. Oh, yeah. It wasn't on me for more than a second, and it gave me second-degree burn.
Did you fix it?
Did I fix the light? No. I spent 4 hours on it and finally made an appointment for this week. It's going in on Tuesday night.
That sucks.
Yep. And the scratch was just from trying to get stuff out we're cleaning up for spring cleaning because it's 76 degrees today. I went underneath the bushes to pull the stuff that the wind had blown underneath the bushes in the front of the house. And that's what happens. Even with long sleeve shirts, it still got me.
Brutal.
Yeah.
Well, the 10 pounds for this first one, I'll be happy with 15. It depends on, your first weight loss. You usually get that big boost.
Yes.
Big jump.
And then it's harder.
And then, and then it slows down. Then you hit the wall. And no matter what you do, you gain a pound. And you're like, really? Yeah, it's like no fun at all.
No.
So our bodies hate us.
The only nice part is even though I put 17 pounds back on from last year, during this
That's
pandemic.
all? That's all you put on?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I wish that's all I put on.
But I'm still able, I can't be comfortable in them, but I had lost 2 pant sizes. 2. And
Wait, you
I
lost 2 pant sizes and only 17 pounds?
No, the other way. When I first dropped all that weight, when I dropped from 269 to 248, I dropped 2 pant sizes.
Okay.
Okay. I went from a 48 to a 44.
Right.
I know that people are saying that's more than 2. No, for men's pants, they go up in 2s.
2 inches. Yeah.
So it was 48 to 46 to 44. I can still wear the 44s.
The size of your wee-wee.
But they're not quite comfortable right now. So for standing and walking, they're fine. Yeah. So to me, that's encouraging because my goal is to get down to at least a 38 would be ideal. If I get down to a men's 38 again, I gotta get back in my
36s. I was in my 36s before. Before the pandemic. So yeah, it's been a rough year, but oh well. I'll do it. I'm doing it.
Yeah, even when I went to see my doc and she did everything, she goes, I thought you said you put a lot of weight back on. I says, I did. He says, you still look good. I'm like, okay. But my numbers were atrocious, which is why I put my foot down. Because when I go for my DOT thing, if my numbers are bad, they don't give you your license anymore.
Right. Right. That's the worst part.
Yep. So, but anyways, so what else is up? Ready to go to the board?
I'm bored. Yeah. Are you bored? You bored?
I'm never bored.
So nothing is up. It's actually down.
Down.
And,
wait.
The Don't Know Show.
Down.
Heard about this place. And I can't find.
Down. Keep talking. Down.
I can't find pricing on it.
Down.
This is crazy.
Down. Whoa. Did William Shatner take it down?
What?
He doesn't really own it.
No, this is in Key Largo. It's the Undersea Park. It's the Jules Verne Undersea. It's a hotel underwater.
Yes.
But it's not like a cool hotel. It's only got like 6 rooms. It used to be some kind of research lab, and they do open water scuba certifications mostly.
Correct.
And the reason I found out about it is on To Tell the Truth, the new To Tell the Truth.
Right.
The guy's job is, I am a underwater pizza delivery guy.
See, now that's cool because obviously one of those 3 guys really had that job.
No, he has the job. He works there at this place. That's right. I found out about it. Although underwater hotel may seem like a latest tourist spot, the Jules Undersea Lodge actually began its existence in La Chupa Research Laboratory.
La Chalupa.
Chalupa.
Don't you remember Drop the
Chalupa? To explore the continental shelf off the coast of Puerto Rico.
Yes.
Check it out. That's a cartoon version of it.
Yep.
That's from the outside looking in. Mr. Mel Fisher. I don't know who Mel Fisher is, but the entire structure of the Undersea Lodge is underwater, sitting up on legs, probably 5 feet off the bottom of a protected lagoon.
Right.
That's the control center, but I don't know who Dr. Ian Kubik is. But look, that's the layout. You come in through a moon pool underneath, and then there's your wet room, shower, bathroom.
Right.
Bedroom 1, bedroom 2 with the windows, and then your common room with your microwave, refrigerator, and TV, 42-inch window there. I can't find the price. I went on the website and Don't Know Show can't find the price.
That's sad.
Here, and it says the book, but then it doesn't say anything. I contact us. I'd have to call them to find out, but
right.
There's the phone numbers. October 10th, 20. Okay, that's an old picture. Closed Monday and Tuesday, open Wednesday through Sunday from 8 a.m. to 3.
Makes you wonder if
Coral Reef, learn to dive. About us, that's what I was just at, Dive Pros. But yeah, some guy bought this old thing, and they got a gift shop. You can get the squid hat. Squid, not octopus, notice.
Yes,
But yeah, kind of weird. So
I
next time I'm
concur.
down in Key Largo, I'm going to check the place out. I just thought that was weird.
And you were pretty close to that.
No, I was nowhere near that. Well,
Compared to where
I
you
was
live and
closer
compared to
than
where
I
I
am
live,
now.
you were a lot closer.
It's still 5 hours.
Yeah.
Maybe
Well,
more.
it's like these people who live in Los Angeles and stuff. They say, yeah, it's just a quick drive to the mountains.
Well, that's
To
relative.
go skiing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's a quick
yeah.
drive. You could be there in 3 hours. It's no big deal.
There's always weird places to go live. The people that want to live on Mars now,
Uh-huh.
right? I wonder if they could just take it from underwater and then fly it up to Mars and drop it off in Mars.
There you go.
But how would they move it around up there?
Right. Well, here's something to think about.
That was a perfect segue.
Yes, that's what I was
Read
just
the
going with.
title.
And you interrupted me before
Just
I got
read
to
the
it.
title. Just read the title.
NASA's Mars rover drops off Ingenuity, right? Ingenuity helicopter ahead of historic flight.
Yeah.
Why does it not look like it's spelled right? But it's got to be right.
Ingenuity?
Ingenuity.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. I thought that was kind of cool because we've been talking about how the three probes got there, but now they got a Mars rover. Well, the Mars rover has been there for a while, hasn't it?
No, that's what it just went.
This is what it dropped. Dropped the rover, which has its own helicopter.
Yeah, so it could film itself. Well, you gotta have somebody doing the filming, right? So why not send it with it?
Sure, exactly. It makes perfect sense to me. Because what is it, The Martian, where he gets stranded on Mars and he's got the rover and he builds all the stuff on there to survive. I thought it was a pretty ingenious movie too, which works with Ingenuity helicopter.
I'm trying to see who owns this. This NASA? Yeah, this is a NASA picture.
Yes.
I can show a NASA picture.
Oh. Yeah, they always get mad at us
when we do news stuff.
Right. That's the one thing I don't understand, since that's basically what we talk about. Well, we talk about a bunch of stuff, but these stories are technically newsworthy stories. So I don't know why they have a problem.
Well, we can talk about the story. We just can't use their photos.
Yeah.
But yeah, check that out. Mars helicopter, that's not confirmed. It's I was going to say 300, but it's 293 million mile journey aboard NASA Perseverance ended with the final drop off of 4 inches from the rover's belly to the surface of the Mars. There it is. Dropped off right there. See it?
Pretty cool.
So that's kind of cool.
Now it just needs to survive the night, they said.
Yeah. Oops.
I wonder if that's when the Martians come out.
But they're gonna do 5 test flights before sending it on its way. Make sure.
Well, that would make perfect sense.
But like, how are they going to repair it if it's not?
You know, right? You got a valid point there because these are unmanned, obviously. Although I'll bet you anything there's robots on there.
Well, you know there's robots. Remember what I said? Mars is the only planet that we know that is inhabited entirely by robots.
That's right.
How crazy is that?
Cuckoo bonkers. So, and of course, we know that more and more people are talking about space travel and people wanting to get off this planet. Did you hear what NASA's hoping to do?
No.
They're hoping that some private companies will create their own space stations to, be in Earth's orbit before the International Space Station goes offline.
Really? It's going to crash? They're not boosting it back up?
I don't know they'll dismantle it at some point, but right now it's still in use. When I say offline, they means when it becomes untenable as a safe place for astronauts to live.
Okay.
So, but apparently there are a few companies that have already started. The Sierra Nevada Corporation, which I believe is pretty close to you guys. And Axiom Space, they have some plans right now to build its own commercial station. and they're going to attach a module to the International Space Station at some point in order to facilitate building in space. How cool is that?
That is cool.
Because you see it. What was the movie that I just saw that I got a kick out of? Was it Valerian? Did you see Valerian?
I think I did.
Okay. The movie's kind of cool because they build a space station in Earth's orbit, and it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And finally, it's so big they're worried that if something were to happen, it would decimate the Earth. So it goes out into space, and it starts meeting alien species, and it's kind of cool because the aliens attach their.
Maybe I didn't see it.
Their things. Oh, it's really cool.
So speaking of, I forgot what I was going to say now. I got two things going, two segues going. Keep
I
going.
do that too. Yes.
So Valerian. Yeah.
You can look it up later.
Movie. I'll have to watch
it. When you first look at it, you swear to God it's going to be a Tom Cruise movie because
I think I saw it then. But
it feels like a Tom Cruise movie.
And I don't remember.
At the beginning of the movie, if I recall correctly,
isn't that the one where he becomes a robot? Like they hook him up with no. No, that's a different movie.
Yes. Yeah, no, Valerian is interesting. It's definitely in the future. But
is that the one where they're healing people in the little pod? They bring them up there and they're healing them?
No.
No.
If you don't remember the big giant city that's flying through space, because
all these had big giant cities flying in space. I just don't remember the aliens part where they flew higher up and were meeting aliens.
Well, as they were once they left Earth, they went through other galaxies. This thing was out there for like 1,000 years. They called it
I don't. Yeah, okay. I didn't see that word.
The 1,000 species ship. I don't remember. 1,000 world ship. Who knows? But it's pretty cool. Just go and watch it.
I don't know it.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, I haven't seen it.
Let me put it to you this way. When you're expecting it, because it feels like a Tom Cruise type movie, and it's not Tom Cruise, nothing against the guy that portrayed it, but it didn't.
Well, wait a minute. This is where you're confusing me. Is Tom Cruise in it or not in it?
He is not in it.
Well, then why is it a Tom Cruise movie?
If you don't understand how a Tom Cruise movie feels when you're watching it, all his Mission Impossible movies, all his science fiction movies.
Valerian and the City of 1,000 Planets.
That's it right there. The guy does a really good job, no doubt about it. But it's when you expect Tom Cruise, sorry.
I'm very confused. Why would I expect Tom Cruise in a movie that's not a Tom? That would be like saying, I'm really bummed out that Tom Cruise wasn't in the Blues Brothers. I was expecting him to be. Tom Cruise isn't the
kind of movie, wouldn't do that kind of movie.
Yeah, he would.
I don't think so.
Still confused.
As somebody who has watched virtually every Tom Cruise movie, he has a persona, and this movie had that persona with the main character, but it wasn't him. Watch it. You'll get it. You'll get it when you watch it.
I'm going to say it was a Bruce Willis movie then.
It's a what?
And I'm bummed Bruce Willis wasn't in it. It should have been Bruce Willis.
I think Bruce Willis could have done this movie too. Yes, you're correct.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah. But anywho's, let's get back to the show. I guess technically this is the show because we're talking about stuff we don't know about.
The Don't Know Show. The Don't Know Show. So yeah, Dane DeHaan was the star of that movie, and he looks nothing like Tom Cruise and shouldn't have been there.
That is correct. He does not.
You're weird.
But he literally his actions, the type of character he plays, it's like a Tom Cruise movie.
Just really like is. Bruce Willis.
No, Bruce Willis rarely has the 500 different type of girlfriends.
Well, how about Harry Potter then?
Harry Potter didn't have 500 types of girlfriends either.
No, but the actor did.
Oh.
He's done a lot of stuff since then.
Yes. So, but are any of them billionaires?
No, we're still on this story.
Why?
The rover.
People are like, why are we still talking about this?
Because I found this.
Oh.
Let me see if I can share the screen.
What did you found?
So So remember last week you couldn't remember Honda announcing they're going to do an EV.
Correct.
Well, check out. This was announced last year. But am I sharing the right screen?
I believe so. It looks like a YouTube video of a car door open.
Okay, cool. It's just music. But last year they said they're going to do a long-range electric vehicle for the U.S. Okay.
Right.
Now they don't want you to compare it to Tesla, but this car is only like $40,000. I don't know if that's where it starts or whatever. But look at this thing. It's kind of like a, like a RAV4, right?
Right.
Toyota RAV4, the Honda.
Oh my God, we're going to go way off script now because you just brought something up that now I'm going to have to bring up too. Damn it. Thanks, Dave.
But pretty cool looking vehicle for all electric, $40,000.
Yes.
Is he talking about
range for daily driving and short trips? The technology inside feels intuitive without being in your face. And the really surprising thing is the whimsy.
See the headlights? The headlights turn.
Like VW wants you to just have fun while driving.
I don't know what that's for first. There's that music again.
The ID4's origins aren't so playful. The car wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Dieselgate, the massive emissions cheating scandal that nearly crippled VW 5 years ago.
Yeah, do you remember that?
As part of its many settlements, VW promised to spend billions of dollars towards electric vehicles. Federal tax incentive, plus any local and state tax credits, the ID4 lands in that low to mid $30,000 range that's generally considered the sweet spot for most US car buyers. There are 6 exterior colors to choose from. We got the blue dusk, which I think is really cool. It pops without being too ostentatious. The first edition ID4 is expected to get 250 miles of range.
250 miles of range. Here, look at this.
There are 2 screens, a 5.3-inch instrument cluster behind the steering wheel and a 12-inch one in the center console. It's nice to see a pair of screens that don't completely dominate the interior.
I want screens that dominate the interior.
Totally fine, but for those who prefer their smartphone's interface, the ID4 supports both wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto.
How cool is that?
The screens look great. They were bright and vibrant, and the colors really pop. There's a home button on the left side of the screen for easy access, and the default software felt similar enough to CarPlay that I was fine using either. That said, the ID4's navigation is not as clean looking as Google Maps, but that's usually the case with most cars today. Control, as you can see, that works pretty well.
Hand swipe
sometimes, other times not so much. I can see that as being something that probably most people don't end up using.
There you go. That's pretty funny, huh?
Yeah, okay. Since you did this, now I'm going to bring up these 2 stories that I saw, and I chose not to do them, but since you did this, I'm going to do this.
Okay.
Do you remember the Aptera?
Yes.
Okay. Apparently, it is back from the dead. This is one of those zombie vehicles. That's what they call things that, a decade ago, this vehicle was created. It is now back. And they are using the solar panels on the roof and stuff to extend the life of the batteries by letting the solar panels run all the equipment inside the vehicle. Your lighting, your dashboard, your stereo, all that sort of stuff, so that it's not draining your battery. Okay? You remember that was that 3-wheel vehicle. And the other thing that I found out was, did you hear about Sergio Rodriguez with his new Ford Mustang Mach-E, which is Ford's EV?
Oh, that's the electronic. The Mach-E is the Ford electronic Mustang.
That is correct. He's actually getting death threats from Tesla owners.
Why?
That's what he wants to know. Apparently, because he said that this Ford is such a great car and it's going to be cheaper than a Tesla. All these Tesla people are pissed off at him because apparently, the world's crazy, right? People get just absolutely apeshit crazy about the stupidest thing. This guy is a U.S. Army veteran, served 2 tours in Iraq, specialized in explosive ordnance disposal, and people are coming after him for saying that this Mustang is a great car and it's possibly better than Tesla's car. Really?
Did we skip a story? Oh, no.
No.
Right.
This is because you brought up.
Well, I just brought up the car because of the Rover.
Yeah.
Electric cars and all that other stuff.
Yeah, we've got more stuff on electric down later, don't I? I don't remember anymore. Yes, later on, I got the same thing. So different subject, but about Tesla. So, I suppose you want to switch subjects and do the Tesla one next, so we're on the subject.
All right, we can bring it up.
Okay.
We're all over the place anyways.
Okay, we usually are, but this again, Elon Musk wants to do something kind of unique. He realizes, remember, we've been discussing how even fast charges are like 20 minutes.
Right.
The lines are going to be really long. So he is coming up with this new concept of creating, oh shoot, why did that come up?
Did you put the wrong thing up there? I moved it. I thought you had it already.
Yeah, no. There, I got it. Okay. He is going to create a 1950 style Tesla Supercharger station in Santa Monica, California. And you're like, what the hell? They didn't even have any thought of having electronics. What he means is it's going to be
Route 66
style diner. Yes. A Route 1950 style diner where you back into this thing or pull into this thing, you plug in, and people
car hops come out.
Right. Car hops come out, take your orders just like in the old days. It's going to be an event while you're getting your car charged. It's actually kind of a cool idea. It's going to have dinner and movies and everything available.
Well, that's what most people do. We're sitting there watching movies.
Right. But the thing is, you're doing it because you don't have a choice because you're stuck in a line, right?
Yeah.
This now becomes an event. You bring your whole family with you. You have dinner just like in the old days, or couples on a date, whatever, same concept. But you go there.
Hey, honey, let's go on a date and charge the car.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
The date for 2022. That's funny. Hey, where do you want to go? Let's go charge our vehicle.
Yeah, why not?
You know what? There could be a whole cottage industry around this.
I think so. That's what I said. We need to
charging strip clubs.
Yeah. Oh my! I think I'm gonna go have a talk with my regular guys because I go to the strip clubs with the buses all the time.
Right.
So that has potential. What a concept.
Bikini car wash and charging station.
Sure. Why not?
Both you and the car get charged up.
Oh, that's bad.
That's genius right there.
Oh,
you know it is.
Yes, it is. Because everybody knows sex sells. So
sex does sell.
But anyway, this is no longer a fad. It's coming. We've been talking about it
coming.
Yeah.
If you're at the
pig. Yeah. So I'm just really looking forward to
go on. Say
okay. I'm looking forward.
I'm looking forward to it also.
To seeing how
I gotta move my chair.
How many new concepts are going to come out with this?
Well, they're gonna all have to come out with the new concepts.
Yep. I mean, think about it this way. 20 years ago, there was no compute. Well, I think that's when they started with the computers in the cars, right? But
in the cars?
Yes.
There were no cell phones 20 years ago.
Yeah, sure there was.
Well, they were the brick phones. They were the screens and everything.
Exactly. I had a bag phone, 5-watt bag phone when I was driving back then. But yeah, the technology just keeps it's increasing quickly. Even with the pandemic, it's still increasing. So, okay.
Oh, dude.
All
right, so that guy with the Mach-E.
Yes.
He's a Tesla owner. He's not. Yes. He doesn't even work for Tesla. I thought he at least worked for Tesla.
No. I said he was a Tesla owner.
Yeah, but I thought like he worked for Tesla or something. He's just a project sales manager from Cleveland, Ohio.
Right.
And the guy who got 2 electric cars. So what? Wow.
But isn't that amazing that people are giving him death threats for saying that this Ford is
good? It's a cool vehicle. Like there can't be another cool vehicle.
Unbelievable. I mean, there's always been the Chevy and the Ford thing where you got the little kid
buttons and bows.
Right. So
can we do that? I got it. So the little kid is peeing on a Tesla. but he's all frizzed out and electrified because it's like peeing on an electric fence.
Okay.
So he can pee on the Ford and the Ford. We got to design that. That's our design. April 4th. Okay. Mark this down. And I designed that. It's a little kid all frizzed out peeing on an electric car. And he's a Ford owner peeing on a Tesla. And he gets, and there's a Tesla guy peeing on a Ford. He's like,
Are you going to do it?
We should.
I agree.
I got to design that. All right. That's funny. Make that on a shirt.
That too, yeah.
Hey, Tesla's owner. Hey, Tesla owners. Yeah. I'm a Ford owner. I got to figure out the wording on it. Do you even put wording on it? Or you just put the Ford logo on the guy's shirt?
That's what they do.
Out peeing on a Tesla, and then you got the Tesla guy with the Tesla logo on his shirt peeing on the Ford.
That's right.
But you can't use the words, right? You'll use like logo symbols.
Correct.
Okay. I could do that. Yeah, he's like, right. The little lightning, the little squiggles around him.
Or you sell them separately.
Well, you sell them. Well, you sell one for the Ford owner, one for a Tesla.
That's not what I mean. You can get the Ford and the Tesla symbols, I'm sure, because they're probably copyrighted. You create the guy, and then we just sell the guy, and they buy.
I just got to see what
You have to look into that. There's a lot to think about on that, but that is funny. I like it a lot.
I got to see what no, they're using the freaking logo. Yeah, they got the Chevy logo. It says "Badass boys drive badass toys."
Right, but that I'm sure is copyrighted.
Yeah. Well, here I'll just share it up really quick here, so you can see there's a few of them here.
Yeah, around here, a lot of the pickup trucks have those.
Right? Exactly. Look, there's the picture. See them?
Yep.
Ford pin on Chevy pin on Ford. But it's that would be funny.
Yep.
That would sell. I got to do it.
Okay.
Got to do it.
We got it. We
might have our first merch.
Woohoo!
No show.
All that because we went off script.
Yeah. We're way off script.
Okay. So what are we going to do next?
You talked about the SSI going offline. Did you finish that?
Yes.
All right. So that one's done.
Yep.
Where do we go from there on the subject board?
Well, we either go to the one that I was giving you a segue to, or we do the GPM.
Well, you did. Elon Musk says it's Supercharger coming to Sun Michael. We did that.
Yep.
Companies do the raise.
Yep. You got this one here, but we were supposed to switch it with this one.
I'm going to switch it. I'm going to switch. I'm going to cut it from there.
Paste it down below.
I'm going to paste it here
because we're already past halfway.
Yeah.
So you got to move.
So now we'll do our pissing contest on the. I got to design that up.
Okay.
All right. So what is our conductive, genuine positivity message?
All right. Save water. Shower with a friend. Save a friend. Wear a mask.
That's a good one.
Like it?
That's a good one. That's a t-shirt, dude.
Sure. We're on a roll with this stuff, aren't we?
That's a t-shirt. Dude, we gotta get some merch going.
It's
all right.
Spring.
We need to get that t-shirt company where you design it and just put it up there, and you put the design up there, and they just print it and drop ship it for you.
Right.
We need somebody. Help anybody. Somebody. I don't have the time to do it, but I have all the ideas behind it. I just don't have the time. I need somebody to set it up. I have the t-shirt company and everything. You just set it up. You put the link on the webpage. You steer people to it. They go, they see the shirt, they buy it, boom, goes. That's it. So somebody needs to give us some help on that.
Maybe we can find a billionaire to do it.
Can't find any more billionaires. They're all getting married.
Why are they getting married?
I don't know. Did you hear about that 106-year-old woman getting married? Some rich woman. There was 106. 106. I think she's 106. 106-year-old. I'm trying to find it.
Okay,
So
yeah, I
don't
realize
talk.
that.
Whatever
But
you do, don't talk.
While you're doing that, I was having a problem.
Celebrations as a 106-year-old man marries a 35-year-old woman. All right, that's not the one I was looking for.
No. Although.
No, the bride is 35 years old. Good for him. He must be rich. He's a billionaire. Yeah.
Well, Mackenzie Scott, you remember her, right?
106-year-old gets married. 106-year-old gets married to a man 40 years younger. There it is. So this has got to be it. I don't know. But yeah. So what is it with all these people getting married? So whatchamacallit's all happy. Jeff Bezos?
Yes.
Super happy. Because he doesn't have to pay child support anymore or white spousal support. Because his ex-wife, Mackenzie, getting remarried.
Yes, but she was a billionaire also.
Yeah, I know, because he had to give her $38 billion.
Yeah.
But she signed the thing to give her wealth away. Bezos never signed that thing, I forget what it's called. It's in the story somewhere. A fortunate charity. What was the promise? It's some kind of promise thing that all these wealthy people are signing. The Giving Pledge. That's what it is.
Right.
The Giving Pledge. So okay. So Buffett and Gates started this thing.
Yes.
These people don't have, they put it all in their foundation. Then the foundation pays for them to do everything.
Yes.
Pays for them to eat, live, go, travel. So yeah, they're not really giving the money away. They're just moving it out of the taxes. That, everybody wants a flat tax and all that stuff. So the rich people pay their fair share.
Right.
The tax thing in the United States favors the rich people.
Yes.
Because they move all their money out of their name and write everything off and pay no taxes. Like Warren Buffett last year, his admin pays more taxes than he does.
Yes, exactly.
It's ridiculous. So yeah, it's broken. But yeah, so it's pretty cool that she found somebody only 2 years out. The guy is a teacher at the private school where her kids go in Seattle.
There you go.
She's 50 years old.
She's still a youngster.
Yeah, my age. That's crazy.
Cuckoo bonkers. But you're already married, so you can't hit on her. Besides, she's married now, too. Of course, you guys could always do the swinging thing.
Yeah, Seattle school teacher. I'm trying to see. Wow. She is the 22nd richest person in the world. Isn't that crazy?
22nd richest woman.
Person.
No.
Person.
I closed it already, but I could swear it said
person.
22nd.
I'm reading it. I'm reading it. It's right in front of me. You always close it. You always make shit up. Here we go again. Scott reads the subject and makes the story however he wants it to be. So I'm
That's
just
the way
going to
it
write
should be.
Okay. Scott, ready? Here's the next story. I want you to tell me what happened. Okay?
Okay.
The next story is RAV4 subject to recall.
RAV4 subject to recall.
Yep. So tell me what the story is about.
I know. They're going to do the movie Recall 2 with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he insists that all the vehicles have to be RAV4s.
There you go. Perfect. That's exactly
what
I made that up, and I realized it could have gone negative, but you did a good thing there. So yeah, that's the story. You just can't make stuff up.
Why not? Okay? It seems that everybody else is doing it and people are believing it.
Yeah. Okay. So then, okay. So I'm going to do some movie scenes. Are you ready?
Sure.
Fat guy in a little suit, or is it big guy? Fat guy in a little suit. What else is that? What else is in that movie? Made in America. You got to have it made in America. That's what people are buying. They're buying the made in America. And then, of course, follow my lead on this one. Stay away. There's bees. There's bees. Stay away. There's bees. What movie?
American Santa and the Honey Farm.
No. Remember Chris Farley and Tommy Boy?
Yes.
You remember that movie?
Oh, I thought we were still doing this. I come up with fake shit. Sorry. Yes, I do remember that stuff.
Because this was a segue. See, he ruins my segue. He cannot follow the lead, folks. This is a perfect segue into the next story.
Well, I figured that out when you did that, but I thought we were doing the other thing first.
But those are all lines from the movie. Remember when he put on
yes.
His suit?
His suit, yeah.
Rips it, blows out the back of it.
You betcha.
Yeah. So apparently the bees are a real thing.
Yes, the bees part's also definitely real. Guy goes to the grocery store in New Mexico.
So now this was April Fool's Day. So first off, was somebody watching Tommy Boy? Right?
Interesting thought, yes. So anyway, this guy goes in the grocery store. Apparently he's only in there for 10 minutes or so. It's kind of hard to go to a grocery store for only 10 minutes, but let's just say that
again, April Fools.
Okay. He comes out and his car is full of bees.
Right.
When I say full of bees, when the beekeeper from the fire department came over, they estimated...
Time out. The beekeeper from the fire department.
Yes, he actually happens to be a fireman, but he is a bee. He has his own beekeeper.
But I was going to say, is this a new position in the fire department that I have not trained?
It is. If you are not trained to be a beekeeper, you can no longer be a fireman. No. But anyway, they figured there were about 15,000 honeybees that had taken up residence in this guy's car.
So normally when that happens, they're relocating hives, right? So
correct, which is what they did.
Aren't they looking for a queen bee? So how did the queen get there, right?
Okay, here's what happens. When bee colonies get really big and they do spawn other queens.
Right. They split.
They split, right.
Yeah.
So this one queen took off and approximately 15,000 worker bees followed it. And it was looking for a place for a new hive. And this guy had left his window open. Of course,
she flew in.
You betcha. I will tell you right now, we keep our aluminum cans in the back of an old truck.
The bees love that.
Oh my God. I opened up the thing one day to throw a new bag in there. Holy shit, they were freaking everywhere.
Yeah, and the cool thing is they go back to the hive and they do a little dance. Yeah. And they tell everybody where your truck is.
That's
so
right.
More of them show up.
Right. You know, and then of course they are forced to
Well, the good thing is when bees are swarming, when they're moving to a new hive, they have nothing to protect.
Correct.
So they're not going to attack you because they don't have dominance of their location.
Right. It's not an instinct to protect.
This is the Don't Know Show. I want to be one of those beekeepers that works the hives without any netting or anything on.
Did you see the new, what is it? Who's Jared? The insurance guy. Doing all these commercials with him.
A lot of insurance guys.
Jake from State Farm.
There's a Jake from State Farm bee one?
Yes, it's the new Jake from State Farm, the black guy. And he's
they only did one with the original guy who was actually he was
like a supervisor called and asking questions at the first movie, right?
He was a real guy, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, this guy, because there's one where the pizza girl brings him all this.
Okay. So I do remember seeing him, but I don't remember seeing there being anything.
Yeah, there's like 5 commercials now where all these people giving them extra freebie stuff because they think they're getting special deals.
Right, the special deal. So hang on one sec here.
But the honeybee is one of the newer ones.
You mean this one?
Not gonna lie, Jake from State Farm.
Yep, that's it.
Got me some sweet savings on my insurance.
Daniel, State Farm offers surprisingly great rates to everyone.
Sure you do.
So you think he really did it? Oh yeah.
I'm not supposed to do this, but I'll let you try the chunk honey.
Oh, I'm good.
The chunk honey. That's the queen's honey.
Watch this. Watch this.
I'm not dressed for that.
You want to meet the queen?
You want the real deal? Like a good neighbor? State Farm is there.
I am almost 100% sure that's all CGI, but it's still a great commercial.
Yeah. Well, he could have really been, the bees could have been CGI, but he could have been really eating that honey thing. But so this guy in the grocery store, and then they just go in there and take the queen out and then relocate him to a hive.
Yeah, he took him because he's a beekeeper himself, so he created.
I'm seeing more of
an
this
empty hive there. So
I'm seeing more of this on TV too. There was some bee lady the other day that was relocating a hive that they found. I forgot where they found it. It was like in a deck or something like that. And she peeled up the deck and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah.
So she took the cones out, put them in the hive, put the queen bee. They find the queen bee and they put her in a hair clip.
Okay.
You know hair clips I'm talking about? You've seen that, right?
Yes.
You just agreed.
Well, but I'm trying to figure out how you can put a queen in a hair clip. If I recall correctly, well, the queen is the largest, but still you can't put it unless they're just clipping their wings so she can't fly.
No. They clip it around her.
That kind of like a ponytail clip.
Yeah, like the big clip.
Yeah. They look like forks on each end. They go, yeet.
Yeah. And it's got the big plastic round thing here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. You're right.
And I've seen that. I'm like, oh, that's not very.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's all they have to do. They don't have to catch all the bees. They just have to catch.
So this is actually called a metal queen bee catcher. Check this shit out here. Watch this. Share.
Don't forget the
So
share.
look at that picture.
Yep.
Now, see it?
Yep.
It's got the little side things so it doesn't crush them down, but
right.
That's a queen bee catcher.
Cool beans.
They're a whole $299.
Should probably get a couple hundred of them. So we can go catch
breeding hair clip. So you should have one of these in your back pocket in case this ever happens. You can go capture the queen bee and be the
for
hero.
$3, save you do realize we're having a shortage of honeybees, right?
Yes, I love honeybees, and I hate. Somebody tipped over somebody's hives the other day. They vandalized. I'm like, the guys, come on, man. They had moved them out into a vineyard, as a matter of fact.
Again, we are living in a world where stupidity and violence is considered acceptable, and I don't understand it. To most people, it's still not acceptable, but an awful large percentage think that it is.
It's getting worse. Getting worse, my friend.
I know all these people getting shot and stuff. I just don't understand.
Oh yeah, it's because. It's because we don't take mental health seriously in the United States.
That is correct.
So you had that dog story last week.
Yes.
About the dog that wasn't trained to do anything. You came up with
something awesome.
So now there's a dog that's stealing stuff out of a dollar store.
Was it trained to do it, or is it just
No, he was doing it on his own. So apparently it was a stray.
Yes.
And he tried getting into the dollar store. He coming through the front door, right? And they had this pink unicorn. And he kept trying to steal it 5 times. 5 times before they finally just called the animal side. Here's the dog.
Right. The rescue people, yeah.
Right? So they got him, but they found that the dog was a stray. So now the dog's adopted, and he has the pink unicorn.
I wonder if that went to the pit bulls and parolees people.
Who do
that
what?
Looks like a pit bull. Ever see the show Pit Bulls and Parolees?
Yeah, pit bulls and parolees.
Yes.
No, this is not a.
Because that looks like a pit bull.
Let me get a better picture for you here. Here does not look like a pit bull. I know what kind of dog this is. I just can't think of what it's called. Oh, come on. Share.
Please share.
There.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it kind of looks more like a lab or.
It's definitely a mix.
It's a mix, yeah.
Yeah, definitely a mix.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah, that first picture, that one there.
That one does, yeah. Looks like a pit bull, but not really. There he looks good.
Okay. Well, he's happy. He's got it now.
Good doggy. So some people were really bored during Corona, and they learn stuff
No,
like how to play the
really?
piano and stuff like that, right?
Yes.
Well, now there's this dog. This lady taught her dog how to do math and colors on homemade flashcards.
Which is
So
really
this
kind of
dog-
interesting because dogs are they're not colorblind because they see colors. They're color restricted.
Right. So this is a 6-year-old dog. When shown a number on different flashcards featuring colors, numbers, and shapes, Akira can choose the one that matches Monica's question. So she gives him a word question. And here's this is my favorite quote. Okay, so she's bored during coronavirus.
Right.
I just thought it would be fun to teach him a few numbers, just an exercise to keep him busy. I was overjoyed when he learned the number 4. After that, he quickly learned 5 to 10. And as he mastered each stage level, I developed new ideas to keep him mentally active for earlier lessons. This dog can now, even though dogs are thought colorblind, Akira is trained to recognize different colors. He now knows nearly 90 words, and when told a sum, will point at the numbered card that is the solution, even after the cards are switched over or changed.
That's pretty good. Now, I do remember reading it last year about even though dogs cannot speak English or whatever language they're brought up with, they learn words that are repeated enough. They understand what the meaning of certain words.
No. This is what my
Obviously-
dogs are learning right now.
Right.
No.
Obviously, number 1.
That's one. One is
Yes.
spelled O-N-E. No is spelled N-O. You would not make a good dog.
No, you're
You had a
right.
dog, right?
I've had many throughout my life.
Yeah. You couldn't tell the difference between no and one, huh?
No.
One?
You know why?
One?
What's dog spelled backwards?
One?
No.
One?
One. No. One. No.
You're weird.
Uh-oh, now Goobers is coming over. He wants to know what we're talking about.
Talking about the number 1. One is the loneliest.
He just stopped his foot one time.
No, that's good.
Goobers. 2.
Well, you want to know the good news?
Yes.
Just because I don't give you your way is no reason for you to let your dog lick you. And why would a dog like to lick you?
Because I'm salty.
Yes, when you sweat, you're salty. And then your dog likes to lick the sweat off you. You ever notice that?
I do know that. We
Yes.
before we lost our last dog, she used to love to lick between people's toes to get the salt out of there.
How'd you lose him? Did you take him out?
She had cancer, remember?
Well, you said you lost him. Passed away.
Yeah,
Did you lose your dog or did it pass away? Or did you put him on the farm? Which
No.
by you is a legit thing.
Yes. He bought the farm because he had enough money.
That's right. A rich dog. He's a rich dog and he's gone too far because it don't matter anymore. You can rely on the old dog's money. You can rely on the old dog's money. It's a rich girl.
So since you did that segue and I went into it so well, what does salty mean?
It means what you are all the time when I try to get you back on subject, or what I am every time you read his title, you read the headline, close the article, and then make up whatever you want it to be.
It means cranky, feisty, or sassy.
All of those.
Yes.
All of those. We do all of those.
Now, here's the part that's interesting. The meaning of cranky or irritated, the slang form of salty, dates back to 1938. How awesome is that?
Yeah.
And it's because it was linked to descriptions of sailors as tough or hot-headed.
Right.
He was
But I
a
understand
salty
why
old salt.
Yeah, salty. Because he's salty. Because he's
Yep.
from a sailor. From the sea.
Yeah, from the sea, which is full of salt.
Cool.
Just like the sides of our roads right now.
Are they?
It-
Yeah, you haven't had enough rain for it to wash it away yet.
Correct. So now once the frost comes out of the ground, all the salt on the sides of the road where it's gravel comes to the surface. So we're
Yeah,
driving into Janesville
That's
and
cool.
the trucks go by and it picks the salt up. There's clouds of salt in the air. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that.
But we're expecting rain for the next 5 days straight. So that should solve that problem.
That sucks. Well,
April showers bring May flowers.
May flowers.
What do May flowers bring?
April, May, June. Hay fever. That's not wrong.
No, but that's not the correct answer.
I know. I don't know what the correct answer is. Help me.
April showers bring May flowers. May flowers bring pilgrims. What do pilgrims bring?
Oh, syphilis, gonorrhea, all kinds
smallpox
of
and dysentery to the native indigenous population. Yes.
April.
See the things you can learn on a Don't Know show.
Spring, Mayflowers. Is there more to this saying?
Well, the way I do it, there is, but I think it's just April showers bring May flowers. I don't think there's anything more to that.
April showers bring May flowers. Yep. So, everything else is added.
Yep. Obviously.
Huh.
But, and it sort of makes sense, even though our Daffy Ducks are opening like crazy right now. I was going to take that picture, but they're newer. So I want to wait till, and the tulips are out of the ground, but there's no bulbs yet. But
yeah, well, and the other thing is, by extension, April showers bring May flowers, that a period of discomfort can provide the basis for a period of happiness and joy. So with that, I want you to be positive, test negative, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.